Nina Gorman. I've been running On Point Studio for 7 years now. I think we joined International Dance Acclaim on a year 6 or 5. So we've been working with you all maybe for 5 years, I think now. So, and yeah, so it's been great experience so far. I'm trained in Russia with Vaganova method, so I've been using that for my students. But International Dance Acclaim, what I do like about it that I didn't have to change the way I teach, and even though some movements I did it in my way, in Russian way, but it's never been a problem of like when students were placed right for a certain level. So just I like that freedom of doing what you know and keeping the steps, but you can teach it any way you want, in a way, with any approach you want. So I like growth, and sometimes you even forget about some technique parts and you just jump to the next step, skipping lots of steps behind, because it's not a full school 5 days a week. It's only once a week school, so it's very hard to provide that growth. You want to more and more, but then there is a chance of skipping important parts. So I think once you stick to IDA, it allows you to just stay more on track rather than floating back and forward, with the technique. Like it just like that's what you know last year, so that's what you learned this year. And honestly, like I was thinking, oh, it's very easy, they can still skip a step, but in reality, that's not true. The students do need every single step to perform on a proper level. We went to Vegas to that conference, Dance Teacher Web, and we just walked by, and I like the cleanliness of the video you all showed. So I like that. I always, coming from Russian background, I like that. I do like stuff for fun, but fun for me is, I do like when students come to the studio and they learning terms, they walk out, not just with fun, they also walk away with techniques they can use in the future. So they know the name of the steps, they know the basics of ballet, not just been going to the studio for 5 years and don't even know what plie is. So, which is just fine for some studios, it just doesn't fit to my personality. So that was great that, I like that cleanliness of it, but again, that freedom and no boundaries. There is not like a lesson plan, right? Once again, you just learn the dance, and it gave us something to do before recital, but then that's how we got it, so it's like kind of gives the destination for the students to work midterm, so they don't just work and recital only in the end of the year. So we do our idea in the middle of the year, so that's give them a goal, and then after that goal they go to a next goal, which is recital routine. So, and that's what's working great for us, because it just the students don't get tired, and they just have multiple goals throughout the year. That's let them that engagement continues through the year, and they don't have that boredness, or I want to quit, or I need to go somewhere else. They know they met this goal, so now it's another goal coming. So that's helped us to keep students throughout the year without losing interest. Our studio is located not in a big city, so we don't have exposure to master classes and being able to go see other studios or invite many teachers for like choreography. We are all in a house. So that's something, so someone coming from new vision and just new ways of teaching class, it was very inspiring for teachers and super fun for kids. So it's just like icing on a cake. Just finishing up experience in a very fun way, in a way, just, it's not just the awards and stuff. And plus there is a breaking ice between judges and the students, right? So they're like, oh, you're fun. You're teaching how to dance, so they like, yeah, so they understand that they're not here to be judged, they're here to learn more. So this is for our studio, at least it's a step towards competition season. And of course, towards competition season, those families, because they are committed and because they're coming constantly, you can count on their tuition. You don't think that they're gonna quit tomorrow, right? Because they sign kind of going through the years. So I like the consistency and I like the growth. So that's just it's found my personality found what fits best for us, and seems students seems very engaged too because of the creative movements of the dance acclaim, and we used multiple times the ideas from IDA to incorporate in our recital pieces, right? Parents who again coming multiple years and watching not just their kiddos but other students, they again, it's all about the growth. It's like, oh my gosh, those kiddos are grown so much since, and they also see, even though none of them have dance education, they see that they're moving in the right direction. Not just, they're lifting leg higher. They can tell they're becoming more professional in their appearance on the stage. I say it's worth trying for everyone. What I do like about it is the freedom of creating your own based on a curriculum. So you can turn it into more recreational, just for fun, and still keep growth, but maybe not in a professional way like we do it. So there is a room for that. So I think it would work for everyone. And also, how supportive you were, like um, talking to students afterwards, telling them what to work on and stuff like that. That's been very, that's been very like helpful to them. And they again just all of the kiddos looking for that adult, right, who to inspire them, and they need that motivator. So, and I think not just your teacher who is constantly telling you doing good or not, there's someone else coming who sees the growth, who recognize you and tell you work more on that, improve on that. It's like just really gets kids engaged.